A tragic scene on an East Bay freeway. 3 siblings killed when their family's minivan slammed into the back of a parked big rig. As KPX5's John Ramos reports, they crashed into something that never should have been on the side of the road.
It is a bitter irony, but the accident may have happened because a truck driver was trying too hard to follow highway safety rules. The accident happened here, where Interstate 80 curves from Emeryville into the toll plaza area. A minivan carrying 2 brothers and 2 sisters, ages ranging from 17 to 26 years, veered to the right and slammed head-on into a semi-truck parked on the shoulder of the freeway. So why was the truck parked there?
The driver of the big rig had pulled over to get some rest. Apparently he was sleeping when the collision happened.
By state law, truck drivers are only allowed to drive so many hours and then must rest for a prescribed period of time. The driver told officers he pulled over on the freeway because he was afraid he was going to exceed his hours. He could have driven another quarter mile and taken the off-ramp to Maritime Drive at the Port of Oakland. But despite the fact there are hundreds of semis in that area, there is almost nowhere to park there either.
Like yesterday, somebody got a ticket just to park for less than 2 minutes. He got a ticket.
Oscar Sanchez is a local driver, but he says the long haulers struggle to find a place where they can get some shut-eye.
So sometimes if you come here in the weekends, you'll find people that come from out of state sleeping in the middle of the street because there's no parking.
He says a designated sleeping lot for truckers would help and perhaps might have prevented such a tragedy. And the CHP says this morning's accident proves that, despite being illegal, stopping on the freeway for anything other than an emergency can be deadly.
We consider it like a bullet. You have a 2-ton bullet going past you if you're pulled to the side of the road. You never know who's driving it.
The CHP says the moral of this tragic story is that it's better to risk a parking ticket on a side road than to kill or be killed parking on the freeway. In Oakland, John Ramos, KPIX5.
Now the CHP says because the minivan veered onto the shoulder and may have been going too fast, the truck driver was not arrested at the scene, but they're still deciding whether they will pursue charges against the trucker.